Hello everyone, I wanted to show you how to set up your works cited page for your rhetorical analysis essay. So you will need the information that you'll need for that works cited page. This was found in the opposing viewpoints, and it's found in the actual article that you chose. So I'm just going to pick an article just to show you. So you would go to your article, and hopefully you actually already grabbed this information. I did tell you to do that ahead of time, so hopefully you did. And then let me just grab one real quick here to show you. So we're going to pretend that this is the article that we've chosen, and this is the one that we're writing our paper about. And so now we need to gather that information for that works cited page. So there's two ways that you can get that information. You could go up here where it says Cite and click on that. And then here you would highlight and then copy and paste this into your Word. Okay, and I had told you to just paste it at the bottom, and then I'm going to show you how to get into that. You could also find that same citation information if you scroll all the way down to the end of your article, and it is here where it says source citation, and it's in the MLA part. So you'll see it here. Again, you could copy and paste that. You just need to grab it from one of those two places, but just to let you know, you can get it from two different places. So once you've copied, and then what you'll do is go to your Word document, and then you'll paste it. You're going to paste it at the end of your document, and what you're going to do then is you're going to create a works cited page. So in this example, you have 2 pages worth of the paper. Okay, so here's the actual essay written, 2 pages. And then on the last page in your document, starting on a brand new page, is where you want to place the works cited page. Now, the example that you saw did show that it said works with an S. We're going to make it work without the S because we're just putting one citation on here. If you had more than one citation, then it becomes works with the S. And then with one, it's just work. So what you'll do is you'll put works cited at the top of that last page, okay? And then it's a capital W, a capital C, just like you see here, and then it's centered. Then you'll type to the next line, and then what you want to do is shift this back in the paragraph section, shift it back to the left, because each entry aligns all the way to the left, and then goes from there. So here's where we could then paste. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. So I guess I did not grab that copy and paste. So let me go back. So copy and paste it. Go back to our Word document. All right, here we go. So now what you'll see here, though, this information came in, and it didn't come in at the right font and size either. So see, it says that it's Arial 10.5. We need this to be Times New Roman 12 to match the rest of our document. So we highlight all of that, change it to Times New Roman, change it to 12, and then here we go. Then we want to look at a couple things. So in our entry there's a few things that were italicized. We want to make sure that they came over. They did come over. I can see New York Times should be italicized, and that came over. And then Gale in text opposing viewpoints, that came over as italicized. Sometimes it doesn't, so you'll always want to make sure that it does. Then what the rule is for works cited page is, in this case, this entry has 4 lines, as you can see, okay? So what we need to do is you always want to make sure that the first line, so this line here, is aligned to the left as we have it. And then every line thereafter, so 2, 3, and 4 in this case, needs to be bumped to the right once, okay? So you're thinking, all right, well, cool. We'll just stick that cursor in front of that second line. That's the one that needs to be bumped, and we'll hit tab. Unfortunately, though, this is what Word does. It tabs the whole thing over. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways in which you can do it. And then you'll choose one of those ways to make sure that you are aligning the second, third, and fourth line. All right, so the first way you could do it is you could highlight then the second, third, and fourth line. You can go up to this paragraph section here, and in the corner there you see this little arrow. So you click on the arrow, and this box pops up. You want to go to this area where it says special. Right now it says none. We're going to scroll down to where it says hanging, click on that, and then we're going to click OK. And then it moved it all over for us. That is one way to do it. However, if you have the online version of Word, you probably won't have this as an option. At least this part and this whole like box and the hanging and all that stuff. So if that is the case, let me undo this and show you the other way to go about it. So if you have the online version, then this is how you should be doing it instead. So what you'll do in order to get line 2, 3, and 4 to move over, you'll go first to the end of the first line and hit tab, and it moves the second line. You'll go to the end of the second line and hit tab, and it'll move the third, and then you'll go to the end of the third and it'll move the fourth. Okay, so that's the way that you should be aligning it. Remember, make sure that it's on the last page in your document. It's works cited at the top, and then your entry, make sure then that you change it, Times New Roman 12, do the indentation just like I showed you. If you have any questions or are struggling with it, you can always send me a message through Canvas, or you can put some questions in the questions section.